I want to see what Nicki Minaj does again. You know, I want to see what she does with what's the name of the album? Pink Friday, Roman Reloaded. I want to see Nicki win. I'm a fan of Nicki Minaj. You know, I think she's extremely dope, and I don't want to see her be a flash in the pan. I don't want to see her be a novelty. I don't want to see her be a gimmick. You know, because I think what she represents and what she stands for is good for the game of hip hop. Like it was a time when there was a lot of female MCs. You had Queen Latifah, you had MC Lyte, you had, you know, Yo-Yo, you had all these different female MCs that were representing, and I think that's something that's missing from hip hop. I think that, you know, the female MC it has been non-existent before Nicki Minaj. So I'm real interested in seeing what Nicki does. And plus, man, she's really like waving the flag for the culture of hip hop, because she's, you know, transcending throughout all these other genres. Like, you know, white people are with Nicki. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she gets played on the pop stations. Like that's big, especially coming from a hardcore. That she was a hardcore DVD New York MC. Like, people forget that. That's another reason when people be like, yo, New York hip hop fell off. Like, how? Like, y'all always have one of the biggest rappers out there, whether it's 50 Cent or whether it's a Jay-Z or now a Nicki Minaj. New York always has somebody waving the flag. I'm really liking Meek Mill because I feel like Meek is gonna bring the streets back to hip hop. You know, kind of like when remember when it was all shiny suited out, and DMX came through and brought that shit back to the street, or when it was you know, Ja was doing all that singing and shit. 50 brought it back to the street. Like, I think Meek is gonna do that now. Like, it's a lot of, you know, you got, you know, guys like Drake dominating the radio, and no disrespect to Drake, because artistically and creatively, I think Drake is dope at what he does. I just think he's a soft individual, like he's full of estrogen, but that's a whole nother story. But like, Meek is gonna bring that street aspect back to the game. Like, in 2 Chainz, I mean, just to expound on him, it's like, he's from Atlanta, and you know, Atlanta's in that process of, you know, coming back to where they were. You know, Jeezy just came out, put out a great album with TM103, sold 230,000 records the first week, so that's a good look for Atlanta. And then you got T.I. now setting himself back up. So it's like T.I. and 2 Chainz are gonna help get Atlanta where they need to be. You know, French is gonna help get New York where they need to be. Meek is from Philly, so he's gonna help get Philly where it needs to be, and the whole East Coast as a whole, and bring street music back to the game. And Nicki's gonna open up the door for female MCs. So that's all different levels of hip hop that you need. You need New York in hip hop. You need female MCs in hip hop. You need the South in hip hop. You need the street artists in hip hop. So those 5 represent a lot for our culture, man. So yeah, I'm very interested to see what they do in 2012. I'm fans of all of those guys and girl, woman.